Gundam.
Tour dates
Specific tour
to
dates.
say what?
Gundam locations, such as New York City.
What's the Dick Sucker machine's name?
He ain't saying shit. He says, Frau Bo and the Orphans.
No, but what's its name?
Oh, Huddle.
Huddle.
Yeah, that's the sound. That's the sound you make when you suck dick.
Yeah, it is. Have you ever had your dick sucked in Japan?
Is that how that works? Is
Yeah,
that how they suck dick in Japan?
Yeah.
Huddle, Genki.
Like, the toilet the water goes the other way around in the toilet,
Yeah.
and the bitches go huddle instead of gluck.
Damn, I thought I knew shit about Japan. I learn new shit every day.
This is why you started the podcast, so you could learn.
Anime now. That's what you're listening to.
Mm-hmm.
The hottest takes, the most current views in anime. I purposefully did not make that into
Is to
hottest
suck my
takes.
penis. She wants my gummies. All that she wants is to suck my penis. I'm gay.
How you doing, Jess? How you been?
Tired.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
You got some time off coming up?
I got some time off going on.
Hell yeah.
Going into the countryside,
Mhm.
turning off my telephone. Not that anyone tries to contact me on it anyway.
Jealous. I am
Yeah,
jealous. I'd love to do
green,
that. Yeah.
Green ass bitch. Imagine if the Hulk was like, I mean, the Hulk's already a little bitch. But it was like, don't make me jealous. Oh.
The Hulk's a bitch to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking getting angry over like little shit, but like, yeah.
What? Like,
Hulking out.
I feel like he had a raw deal. He gets to be mad about
Sorry,
shit,
I forget
right?
you're a massive Marvel fan.
I'm fuck off. God damn it, no. No. I will not accept that. No. But I won't lie, I saw the Ang Lee Hulk film and I thought that was the shits.
Ang Lee is a bitch. Sounds like the name of a hot bitch.
It's a fella. I'm not sure about how hot he is, but he's the guy that directed Brokeback Mountain. And he did
You're kidding, right?
No. the guy that directed Brokeback Mountain
Gay
also
cowboy guy.
Yeah, he also
the
directed
one about the gay Hulk.
He also directed the unfortunately
Hulk
very
movie.
straight Hulk. Or I don't know, maybe I need to rewatch that shit. Maybe the Hulk is gay as hell.
Don't make me angry, sister. Oh, sweetie.
Ugh. We've been watching anime. We've been trying to watch anime at least.
That's why I have my phobia.
You've been having a hard time dealing with the May. How's it been?
I can't start. Well, okay, it's been hard to find gaps in between whacking off
Mm.
and to watch whatever garbage it is.
You start watching whacking off to anime and two birds with one stone. That's how I get by.
Whacking it.
That's how I do it. I just efficient like that. I'm like
I figured out why they're fighting in the Gundams.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's because in the split, the Zeons clearly fucking mopped up all the bad bitches. Like, and that's why the globalist fuckers won't let it slide. Like all the bad bitches.
Huh?
Like all the bad bitches. There's not a single bad bitch in the although the one did pop
in the Federation. There are no bad bitches.
One did pop in and said hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then she fucked off again.
Um,
Because they have to store their bad bitches under lock and key. because of the bad bitch deficit.
Yeah.
They have to store them under lock and key. So they trotted one out just to fucking snap. Because like if they keep slapping the little fucker, right? he's gonna get his panties in a twist.
Yeah.
So they trotted out one of their rare shiny bad bitches.
SSR bad bitch.
Whereas in the Zeons, they're fucking they can't they can't move, the bad bitches, and so much so that they let them go in the fighty planes, just because they're in a bad mood.
A bad bitch surplus. You got like bad bitches overflowing. That's character development. That's plot development. Because I remember the last time we discussed a Gundam, you were like, the Federation has got all the bad bitches and Zeon's got 0 bitches.
No, I didn't say they had bad bitches. I said they had shit tier bitches. Decidedly mid. No.
Mid bitches?
Hang on. Well, which one of the bitches in the Federation would I have said is a bad bitch?
Okay, well, perhaps you didn't say they were bad bitches.
No, I said like... I said that the Zeons had the right idea by living in a no bitch society. But now I've seen but only because I saw the quality of bitches in this universe.
Yeah, we're learning a bit about Zeon society, Zeon culture.
Yeah, they're all badass.
Yeah,
they're great.
Yeah, no, we got introduced to a couple bad Zeon bitches in this side of the episodes. We watched episode, what was it, 7 to 12?
Oh, I don't know. Where did I get to in the end?
Yeah, I think we got to episode 12.
I've lost my mouse.
No, you did great. We watched all of the ones that we were supposed to watch. So yeah, well done.
I ate all my anime.
I wasn't sure if you're gonna make it because you were like you were in dire straits at the beginning of the week, weren't you?
I was in a fucking sweat, like getting fucking sweats. It's getting better.
Yeah,
it's getting better.
All right, let's talk about it.
More see of the Zeons, more like
Yeah. You're a pro Zeon guy. You show up at the anime con and like ironically say Sieg Zeon.
I mean,
you would
if you could, right? If you could get away with that.
You wouldn't be the first person. That's like that's a thing from what I understand. Is like annoying people at cons dressing up as the Zeons and going around yelling Sieg Zeon. I'm sorry, you wouldn't be the first to do that, I'm afraid. I'm sure there are like certain cons where they like explicitly say like no Sieg Zeons, please.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta happen all that. Yeah, I don't know. It's still you could at least watch the last few episodes.
Have you got an eye on the time? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we good.
Yeah, we got a good time. Are you done already?
Yeah.
Should we load off?
No, we're not done until I get some fucking Gundam takes out of you.
Gundam takes.
Yeah.
I've given you my Gundam takes.
No, you haven't. You're holding back. You're holding out on me. You were letting out salty tears into WhatsApp. I mean, like, please, Lawrence, no more Gundam, please. I can't do it anymore. But where did you get to? Where did you settle on by the end of episode 12?
It's gonna be a fucking slog. It's getting. Yeah, I could see myself watching some more now, but like the protagonist fucking sucks ass.
Yes,
he sucks so hard.
Yeah. He's a wimp. He's a twerp.
Mm-hmm.
He's got nothing going on in his head except fucking Gundam mechanized destruction.
He lives for it.
Yeah,
and yet he cries about it all the fucking time. Yeah. Little bitch.
Why do you think that is?
Well, and that's why. Well, because he'd never seen a bad bitch before, and he accidentally killed one. But anyway, that bitch was
close. Close. Yeah, I think we're getting to something here. Amuro. He's
could have got pussy from someone other than Frau Bao. Imagine how annoying that pussy is.
He's not interested in pussy.
Lawrence, you need to fuck me harder, Lawrence.
No, that would absolutely work. I'm no Amuro. I'm sorry. That would absolutely work on me.
Are you even fucking me, Lawrence?
Fine,
I'll fuck myself.
Yeah, no, sorry. Like, it starts acting up. I might bring out the lightsaber. I might bring out the beam saber on the bitch. Turn on the beam saber into coochie. Um, we're touching on
You're
something.
trying so hard to talk
We're-
about anime.
Yeah, that's the point of the podcast. But like, you've almost got a fully formed Gundam take here. We just need to connect the dots a little bit, I think. So Amuro, surrounded by hoes. You may not think Sayla's a bad bitch. I think she's a bad bitch.
The one that's related to
Yeah,
to what's it?
Char.
Char.
Yeah.
Char.
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 Yeah.
Char. She's not a bad bitch. She's too pointy. I don't like him pointy.
What, you don't?
No.
Get out of here. Yeah, you do. Come on.
I've had a couple of pointy ones.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know the kind of bitches she is. Yeah. Okay, perhaps she isn't wearing enough leather or has enough piercings for you. But. So we didn't get to episode 13, which is what I was sort of hoping for, but that's fine. And that's the episode where like Amuro meets his mother, and I think it sort of like connects a lot of
It
dots.
looks exactly like fucking Frau Bauer.
She does.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
does. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's absolutely true. And if you watch the episode, you'd see a lot more parallels. But we'll work with what we've got.
She's a total cunt as well.
Yeah, well, I don't want to spoil it for you now. But I think over the course of these episodes, like Amuro is like is developed as a character, a person who I think can be described as having a mother complex. Do you reckon?
Sure.
What motivates Amuro?
Well, he likes to climb back into the. Well, he's gay.
Uh,
He has crossed some wires somewhere between the mother and the father because he likes to climb back into daddy's womb. And he can't get enough of it.
Now we're talking.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we're talking.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Okay, so one of the
Daddy's womb makes him feel strong,
that's
like a man,
yeah, it makes him feel
like
like
his
a
daddy
man.
does.
Yeah. Well, the daddy that like has become conspicuously absent in this time.
Because he was like, "Fuck me! I've got this wife and this fucking this fucking son. He won't stop playing with sticking his finger in toasters. He's even made one of the fucking toasters talk.
Yeah. Yes. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so one of these episodes that we watched is a series of episodes that like sort of charts Amuro's breakdown. He's sort of like the reality of being a Federation soldier against his will is sort of dawning on him, and he's.
He did it.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Your mom told him to get in the fucking Gundam. He got in it because he wanted to climb inside Daddy.
Not quite. So he climbed into the Gundam. Do you remember this? Right after a shell blows up, killing Frau Bo's mother. Right in front of them, Frau Bo is inconsolable
For like 5 seconds.
No, she's quite inconsolable. It's a very well animated, moving scene where she's like staggering towards safety with like the little strength that is remaining in her frail body, and after seeing Frau Bo's mother like die. That's when Amuro decides, fuck this shit. I'm getting back into the womb. I'm going back to the Ultra Mother. I'm taking this mother shit to the next level.
It's Daddy's womb.
Yeah, that's an interesting take. I like. I see the Gundam as a mother. I see the Gundam as a mother, and like the hara is what it's called in Japanese. The center.
It's because you're gay, so you
the
can't
womb.
really. You're not seeing the crossed wires.
How are you not seeing it? And so like I was saying, we get a couple of episodes that like sort of like chart his breakdown, and I think this is really interesting. There is an episode where there's an episode where the refugees are making a stink on the white base.
Fucking old people.
As per usual.
If you're over 60, we should just. Have I talked about this before on the pod? Like,
No.
What an amazing place the world would be if everyone over the age of 65 was dead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just nearly made you cry.
We've discussed that.
No, okay.
We've discussed that point. Yeah.
But not on the pod, but I did nearly make you cry with it. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, very tragic way to think.
They wouldn't have had the fucking.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I agreed with you on that point. It's just the logistics would be soul crushing. But we're not going to get back into that.
Yeah. Why did they? So all the refugees are gone from the ship now, but they kept the fucking kids.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're fucking warriors.
Oh, the kids.
Yeah, they're orphans. They're orphans, but they're also warriors. They're soldiers.
You don't think
they
they're
want
keeping
to.
them for.
Yeah, that's
because there's a lack of bad bitches.
Orphans don't need bad bitches; they need mothers. And Frau Bo has stepped up to be their mother.
Let her off the ship.
No, she's fulfilling a sort of a deeply held purpose in her mind. One that is
everyone needs a fucking nag.
One that is bound by trauma. One that is like not a healthy way of relating to the world. But if you think about like the relationship that Frau Bo and Amuro have,
have you noticed that the more mad he gets, the less he minds Frau Bo being around?
Yeah, because he needs that
insanity.
He's
to allow a bitch that fucking to allow a bitch that nags you to do shit to be around. Let's tolerate that shit.
Okay, well let's throw in a little anime lesson here. Are you familiar with the term osana najimi?
Why would I be familiar with the term? Suck my pee-pee.
Okay, well, so the character that Frau Bo represents in this anime is sort of like a recurring motif throughout animes. It's osana najimi, which
I'll stop a nagging me. I'll stop a nagging me, bitch.
You can
stop a nagging me, bitch.
Sure. It's a childhood friend.
Uh-huh.
Someone that you've known ever since you were a wee tyke, and you grew up together, you play together, and you form that kind of relationship that you can only form having known someone for such a long time.
Everyone's got one of those bridges back home that, if you went back to your hometown, you could fuck.
That would be Frau Bo in this case.
Like they wrote you some letter when you were like 14.
Yeah.
And if you went back there and were like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get an office job in fucking Slough.
Yeah. Bursco.
And then you just look up the bitch online and I'm like,
okay, why the fuck are you pretending you don't know what an osana najimi is when you're like telling me the definition, right? Lying ass bitch. Too cool for anime, aren't you?
Yes.
But yeah, you're familiar with this kind of relationship, and you know that the parents of these children, they see these children growing up, and they think, oh, well, don't those two make such an adorable couple? And they're gonna grow up and get married and have a loving relationship, and these children, of course, don't think about it in these terms. But the
Amory's thought about
the
it.
Of course. These expectations flow over into them, and they internalize them in ways that they're not aware of, and that is why perhaps Frau Bo is the kind of nag that she is, and that's why Amuro is unable to make peace with this kind of relationship, because there's someone out there that he expects is a better mother. There's a missing piece, a missing element, a sort of a missing Oedipal realization that he tries to fulfill with the Gundam, because the mother is not present.
This is bullshit. This is just seed.
I'm reading.
I was saying it jokingly. You're saying it for real.
You're joking. You're joking. Of course you are.
What? That he's stepping into daddy's womb.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
This is it. This is where we're getting to something. The further we get into this, the more that like the role of motherhood and the mother complex comes up, and Amuro, unsatisfied by the way that he's being mothered by Sayla, seeks out mothers elsewhere. I'm sorry. Unsatisfied by Frau Bo, seeks out a mother in Sayla as well, who is like completely incapable of that kind of maternal love that he expects, but she gets him
Not for a
going
little, not
during,
for a little bitch
during
like
battle.
Amaru. She's a warrior queen.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking-
He can't quite handle it, can he?
No, absolutely.
No,
Fucking
no.
no. Yeah.
So
And she has no. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
coming back to that episode that I was describing, the refugees are making a fuss on the white base, and Bright is like, okay, I've got an idea. Let's call a ceasefire. And land one of our carriers near somewhere to like drop off these refugees because they're desperate to get back to Earth, right? Oh, excuse me. And
That was good. Do that again.
no, I got anime to talk about. And he says, "Let me turn this into a plot. Ceasefire isn't good enough. Like Zeon agrees to this ceasefire. They're okay with it. They're like, oh, you got refugees on there. We don't want to fuck up your refugees. Like,
there's bad
drop them
bitches.
off. we got a bad bitch surplus. You can keep whatever. I mean, these aren't bad bitches. These are busted bitches.
All
These are old bitches.
But you know, what? They got some bad bitches.
Yeah, no, all of the real bad bitches are on the front lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are refugees. They don't make it explicit in the text, but like these are people who were forced off of Earth onto the colonies.
They do. They say exactly that. The old people go, "Oh, we were forced off of Earth." They do. They spend like a half an episode doing that shit.
Sure, but like the reasons for that, the reasoning behind it, we have to like make those inferences ourselves, don't we?
Because they were too annoying.
Earth
is for chill people.
Oh, they were too annoying, so they were accepted into the open arms of Zeon. Is that the end point there?
No, the refugees from on the ship were forced off of Earth because they were too annoying.
Yeah, no.
So they got jettisoned into space, like we do with other annoying
quite possibly
or careerists.
They were
expelled from.
They were annoying
from
to
places
a
a history of being expelled.
Yeah.
For being too career minded.
Too career.
Expelled from Prague. Expelled from Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
Expelled from I think expelled from England at one point. Oh no, but it was one of the first places that, well, not one of the first places, but famously expelled from England because they made too many sort of career moves on the king.
They were making too many money moves.
Yeah. Well, career money. Hang on. Hang on. To say that they only care about money. That's really, not on.
Yeah.
They care about the career.
Yeah.
There's such a trope to say to say the careerists.
I'm sorry. Am I
the
doing
careerists
tropes
just
again?
love money. The careerists love money.
It's all about love of the career.
It's all about love of the career.
Okay, I'm gonna need another fucking red stripe. Bright's bright idea is to include the Gundam in this personnel carrier and put them in like the behind enemy lines, so Amuro can act as a decoy when the Zeons eventually like resume their assault after the ceasefire is halted, or the ceasefire is ended, right?
Yes.
Amuro is effectively used as a decoy. And of course, he sort of like changes course when he sees that the person in the fighter jet appears to go after the mother and child, the brainless, helpless pair. You remember that?
Yeah. But why? Yeah. Why did they dump him in the middle of nowhere anyway?
They want it off.
Oh yeah, because they were being annoying.
They wanted off, and like the lady was like, I think my hometown is around here somewhere. What's this huge lake here?"
and they were like, "Bitch, you haven't lived here for generations, and now it's suddenly your hometown again, is it, huh?
Yeah.
You fucking careerist."
Oh God.
Yeah, sorry, carry on.
In the episode after that,
You're exactly right, Lawrence. Thank you for pointing all this out.
in the episode after that, Amuro breaks down. He has like just a full nervous breakdown, and he's unable to respond to the call of action and what's the impetus that is like led him forward all of this time. And he makes a realization, a sort of a pathetic conspiratorial realization. The white base and Garma's relentless pursuit, it's a decoy, just as he was a decoy in the previous episode. The Earth Federation forces are using the white base to as a decoy to keep Garma chasing them all across creation, while they've got the blueprints. They're building their super weapons right now, and they're gonna keep them occupied. And he's like, "Fuck this! We're cannon fodder. We're going to die, and none of this means anything."
Whoa, man. War is meaningless, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that tone is about.
No, I mean,
it's quite awful. It's until Bright shows up.
But that's why Char is the only cool, because he's the only one that doesn't give a fuck about the war.
Yeah,
he just wants. He's
just personal.
Yes, power. Like
power.
Yeah.
Is it power?
No, it's play.
Yes,
it's besting bitches. It's he wants to cuck the he wants to cuck the man.
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
We only get like hints at Char's relationship with Garma, but you can tell there's like a certain class animosity to the way that he relates to Garma. That's mixed with a little bit of homoeroticism as well, or like a nice little sprinkling of homoeroticism.
Fuck the shit out of God.
Yeah, but like that it's not about.
Do it in front of his dad. Imagine watching that big mustachioed, muscly man shed a tiny tear as I fuck his beautiful boy.
That's not his dad.
It is his dad.
No, his dad is
the king. His dad's the king of.
Yeah, he doesn't have a mustache though.
Is he not? Oh, whatever. No. He's got a mustache.
He's the one with the dictator aviators.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, but we're getting there. But for Char, it's not about sex. When he's like railing Garma bareback, it's not about sex. It's about power. Mm-hmm. It's about power for him. It's he appears to have some sort of personal vendetta, and he's like he gets off on like these small moments of like a power play, or like when he sprinkles dust on like the communication device.
He's a prankster.
Like, yeah.
He's a trickster.
Yeah, he's like he's a little. I wouldn't say he's goblinified. He's not goblin mode. He's like a goblin.
He has goblin energy.
Well, he's too dapper to be a goblin. He's too stately. He's too.
Goblin can't be dapper.
Hmm?
You saying a goblin can't be dapper?
Yeah, I don't think dapperness is part of like the goblin MO. Do you?
Oh no, I just had some scratching coming from the attic.
It's just another pigeon dying.
Sure. Yeah, it's just another pigeon dying. It's not. There's no reason why you might need to email us to. Just a pigeon dying.
anime.goblinoid@gmail.com. You know the deal. So Bright shows up in Amuro's room, like slaps him out of his fugue. And he says he like tries all manner of like manipulation that get him motivated back into the Gundam, right? He's like appealing to his sense of duty, like the fact that he needs to protect his friends. Like none of that works on him. until he sort of like walks out and he's like, such a shame. I thought that you could best the red comment. I thought that you could like match up against Char, and that suddenly spurs him into action.
He wants to beat him at what's it called? Grand Blue Fantasy. No.
Grand Blue. Yeah.
No, not Grand Blue.
Which one?
What's the other game one that you play?
Huh? Guilty Gear?
Beat him at Guilty Gear. Fuck his girl and steal his house. And then he'll be satisfied.
Almost. So we were talking about the Gundam as like a womb, a place of like safety and composure, a place where Amuro feels safe, where he feels like a man, right? He like steps into the body of he steps into his daddy's womb and becomes the man that he believes that he can be, something like a man. And Char, this well-established ace, this person that strikes fear into the heart of Federation soldiers, a veteran in this war, cool, handsome, mysterious, fucks guys, fucks girls, always getting laid. And he is the principal risk, the one person that is capable of taking Amuro's new mother away. Yeah, does that make sense? He's the daddy. Char's the daddy, and he's the one that is preventing Amuro from fulfilling this edible desire.
It's like edible desire.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So. No. Okay. Yeah.
He's not daddy.
No, he's not.
No, he's not daddy.
I see the wheels turning.
Because it's all about what's his tits? He's a little bitch.
Bright?
No.
Amuro. Yeah.
Becoming daddy to appease daddy. He wants to appease daddy.
He's still a child.
Yeah.
But when he steps into daddy's womb, he becomes the daddy. Well, I mean, it's daddy's womb, but it's mommy's womb as well. Like the Gundam is the mom. Char is the dad.
So it doesn't work if you acknowledge that there's a mummy's womb as well. He's not interested in mummy's womb.
No. All right, lay it on me. What do you got?
I haven't got much. Like
we watched the same episodes.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if this is the daddy's womb thing was a joke, and I don't think that.
Oh no, I think it's very real. I think it's very present. So you described Gundam the last time we talked about it as Marvel Batman Billy Bollocks. You said it was akin to the kind of shonen superhero
that you like.
Shows that you that you can't. Well, you already know I like Gundam. Like I'm not gonna deny that. But in the episodes that you've seen, where is the show me the Billy Bollocks? Where is the plucky heroism of the leads? How does this guy relate to a Goku or a Luffy or a Deku?
It's like I said, it's getting better. It's getting better. It does drag a little, but it's in fact, I the fewer of the silly, boring battle scenes, the more I like it.
Yeah, you mentioned the battle scenes.
I'm just not interested in I don't find them interesting.
And I find that difficult to.
The cool shit happens in between. The cool shit is when they're like dancing at the royal court and like, or making backroom deals about each other's daughters and shit. Like, or saying Zeke Zeon.
Sure. Yeah. But would you believe that the cool shit in between? It seeps into the fights. It seeps into the battle. it seeps into what is going on the battlefield. The animosity between Char and Garma plays out like a game of cat and mouse. The same kind
finally
of
it did.
cat and mouse game that takes place in the episode where Garma finally dies among the ruins of a blasted Seattle.
Well, I guess like so a lot of animes we've seen have like fucking first episodes that are a real fucking slog. And this one had a first 7 episodes that were a real fucking slog. I could have jumped in now, probably had all the context immediately, and not had to deal with fucking what's his name?
Interesting.
Amuro. Fucking.
I don't know. I think Amuro is so strongly defined by like the relationships around him and the way that they develop over the course of these episodes that like it just wouldn't be the same. And the battles lend to that. I think the battles enhance that because when Amuro tries out like his tactical prowess in the episode before the White Base docks at Luna 2, and he does like his little Sun Tzu shit, and like Bright gets mad at him. Each encounter with Char is like a gradual escalation. If you notice the way that like Char's tactics change with every encounter that they have. Like in their first fights, Char tries to riddle him with machine gun fire, and he realizes the Gundam's armor is too strong to penetrate. In the second fight that they have, Char switches his tactics. He does like melee, does a CQC shit, kicks the Gundam in the chest, does a shoulder check, shit like that. You see that? Yeah. In a later episode, Char decides, "Oh, I'm going to concentrate my fire on the Gundam's head."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were watching the same episodes, weren't we?
Like
smart ass.
No, but like Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
You've ever heard of a thing called autism?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever heard of a thing called autism?
Sure. I've heard about it, but never in relation to me. I'm
and I so rarely have this feeling with you. But like, you know when someone's talking about some shit and they have and they're a cool guy and they're talking about
cool
this shit
guy.
like they have they couldn't care less like what your reaction to, they're just so utterly I don't know. Like
I'm watching Gundam with you, Josh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were watching Gundam together, weren't we?
Yeah, watching Gundam. Yeah.
Well, I've got some more to say about
what happened
Gundam,
in episode 4?
Episode 4. Oh, the re-entry.
tell me about
the
it.
re-entry. Okay, so you were like Lawrence, the fight scenes are boring. It's doing the Lord of the Rings thing. I'm not interested in the fight scenes. And like I'm reading your messages. I'm like, what? How and why? The episodes where the White Base re-enters into Earth's orbit, it's like so full of like tension.
Yeah.
It's the Gundam, the moment that Char appears, Amuro focuses on him while these other like grunt Zaku sort of like burn up in the atmosphere.
Right. Yeah.
And a Gundam is interesting in that it does this thing where whenever these guys that you think to yourself, there's no need to be interested in these people. They're just grunts. But whenever they die, you get like this internal shot of the cockpit, and you see their final moments before their life flash before their eyes, and they're dead. And
what color is that?
You don't have to worry about the color. I mean, you watched these episodes too, didn't you?
Oh no, just wondering.
Yeah.
What color was it they flashed?
I can't recall the color, but I can recall the words.
Okay.
There is there is one grunt who burns up in Earth's atmosphere, and before his mobile suit melts into slag, you see like the inside of his cockpit as he's burning to death, and he's screaming, "Shar, help me! Shar, please help me!"
And was that sound crunchy? Was it soft? Was it a sticky sound?
You saw the episodes too, didn't you?
Okay, sorry. I'm just taking them. I'm mocking you. What happened in episode 9?
You're mocking me?
What happened in episode 9?
Episode 9
of Gundam.
Well, that's the episode where
of Mobile Suit Gundam.
That's the episode where where Amuro enters his fugue. That's where he that's where Bright slaps him in the face, and he's like, get it together, and he says, you hit me, not even my own father hit me. A line that you may remember from Tokyo Godfathers. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
a
was
Gundam
a great
reference.
film.
Yeah. You remember Venus Wing? Venus. What was it called again? Birdie Wing.
Birdie Wing.
Venus Line.
Birdie.
Venus Line.
Venus Line.
Gundam is so fully enmeshed in the history of anime that even animes completely unrelated to Gundam, or tangentially related to Gundam, I suppose, include Gundam in some way because of how deeply ingrained it is in anime production and anime fandom. One of the characters in Birdie Wing has a Gunpla collection. She's obsessed with Gunpla, right? Which I suppose isn't weird because Birdie Wing is produced by Bandai. Excuse me. Who are the Gundam guys, right? They do the Gundam toys. But did you know that the character of the golf coach in Birdie Wing, his name is Amuro. You remember that?
No, I never know their names.
You like Birdie Wing, right?
Yeah, but I never know their names. I couldn't tell you any of them.
Do you know who he's voiced by?
No.
He's voiced by the same guy that voices Amuro.
I don't know. They all sound the same to me.
Oh wow! saying the quiet part out loud, are we?
Yeah. No. And I really like to code because all the rules. It reminds me so much of the show of my childhood. Thomas the Tank Engine, because everything follows a rule, follows a line. And I remember one episode where Thomas was really sad because there was some leaves on the line and they were the wrong kind of leaves. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're so cool, Josh. So cool and well adjusted.
Yeah.
And free of neurodivergence.
Yeah, that's me.
I bet you'd have such a normal take on the 5 episodes of Gundam that we'd watched.
Yeah.
I bet you'd have
it wouldn't be riddled with neuroses.
Such a well adjusted a racism free take.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. I'm excited.
I don't have that much of a take.
No, 0 takes.
No, well, I just gave you my takes. What more takes do you want?
Come on.
It's like you're fucking milking my takes.
Yeah.
Milking my takes.
Yeah. No,
really hard.
I'm twisting those nipples.
You're twisting my takes. You're twisting. What's going on out there?
Don't you change the subject. No,
you can't force a take.
People honking for you to do some anime takes.
You can't force someone to have a take.
No,
right.
But I know they're in there. We're doing a podcast about anime.
Oh, that's what it's about, is it?
Yeah.
You gave me no indication.
You keep trying to make it about careerists, but I'm trying to make podcasting my career.
You get.
I'm trying to.
Good luck, bitch. You gave me no indication that was what I was signing up for.
Yes, I did. What are you talking about? That's That's
It's
what I
a
said
podcast.
explicitly.
A podcast about anime.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you want to do a podcast. By the way, I'm gay. I was like, yeah, no, duh. Like, okay, fine.
I'm sorry, you're dyslexic, Joss.
I'm dyspraxic.
But that doesn't mean that you can hold out on some takes here. We watched some hot eps. Amuro, Decoy. He's a pawn in a game between two forces. One of which you said, this series is compelling us to side with the Federation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you still think that they're the good guys in all this? Do you still think that they're worthy of veneration?
Yeah, Zerg. What did they say? Zerg.
Bitch, you know what they say.
No, Zeke.
Yeah.
Zeke. Zoid.
No. We watched that bit together.
Zeke.
You can't pretend.
No, what are they? What are they called? The
No, I'm not playing this shit.
Xenons.
Come on.
Zoidbergs.
Give me something.
Zeons.
So okay, you were paying attention.
Zeke Zeons.
All right, fine, bitch.
What?
Doki Panic. How you doing with that?
Oh, I stopped. I don't have time.
Yeah.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
Too busy trying to fix my broken DJ-tron.
Yeah. How's that going?
I broke it. Well, it never worked, but it also does work.
Mm.
I can't get the VCV rack plays really. VCV rack plays really badly with a MIDI click. And so I need to find a way to get an audio click. Because apparently VCV rack plays better with an audio click.
Huh.
And so I need to reroute all the decks in mix and yeah.
It's funny. It's funny you mention that because that kind of reminds me of like a certain episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. It's a good episode. Good episode.
Does it remind you of an episode of Gundam though?
Not so much.
No,
like that's just
like Gundam.
That's just normal folks TV. You know, that's just like water cooler chat type stuff. I'm trying to have a water cooler chat with you over here, Joss, and you keep bringing up fucking MIDI clicks.
But no, I'm really looking forward to having a week where I can just play with my MIDI click.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, clock. My MIDI clock.
Yeah.
And work on my virtual modular synthesizer. And
Sounds cool.
And do a bit of object-based programming with pure data.
You bitch. You fucking cunt.
I'm trying to like the show, and I think the takes will come. But honestly, last week's episodes or whatever it was we watched was a fucking wash.
Yeah,
like, I got nothing from it. So really, I'm starting from scratch this week, and I enjoyed it more. Is that not enough for you?
Is it because you were watching them?
I watched them last week. I watched about the same amount last week.
Yeah, well, I feel like you admitted to only half watching them.
No, I zoned out in the fucking boring space bits.
So the bit where the Gundam froze its shield through a Zaku's cockpit, and we see the internal shot of a shield crashing through a cockpit into a Zeon's face. That didn't like snap you out of your fugue. When Rambarol deploys his heat rods and heat.
That
rods.
was sick.
Okay.
Just now.
Yeah, okay.
When he deployed the heat rod.
Watched that just now.
Yeah. That was great.
And I was making sure that you were paying attention to that. I was holding your head to the screen.
You know when a man is when a big muscly man is throwing his with a little paunchy belly is throwing his heat rod around. You know I'm paying attention.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about Rambaral. So after
he's a bitch.
After Garma dies, what? Excuse me?
He's a bitch.
Okay. So after Garma dies,
yeah.
The Zeon, the war against Zeon escalates to another phase. Like they double down on the fascism. They do like the huge state funeral. They got like the
hang on. They didn't double down the fascism. Their hometown was already called Zeon. The capital city was already called Zeon. Like it shouldn't have been a shock. Shouldn't have been a shock to that fucking retard. What's his name? Amaru. Yeah. That they were all suddenly going Zeon. Their fucking capital city was called Zeon. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a moron. He's like, this is the enemy. Oh, what they live in swastika land. And why did we never talk about Swaziland? What's going on there?
Well, I don't know. You got something to say about Swaziland?
Just it's a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Who named that place? Who named it that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm here for the Gundam takes. Like.
Maybe
Swaziland.
Maybe everyone fucking like go all up in Hitler's shit because he was trying to build Euro Swazi.
What is Swaziland?
I don't know. It just sounds like swastika.
Oh, is that the relationship there? Is it related to Zanzibar in some way? Do you know?
I don't know.
The ship that Rambaral re-enters the Earth atmosphere in is called the Zanzibar, which is like the flagship in the Zanzibar class of ships. It has it has two 60mm turret cannons. Which parallel the kind of cannons that Japanese warships had during the Second World War, and they made a very deliberate choice to copy that. I think.
Cool fact now.
When you look at
so they're calling themselves the Nazis.
There's the thing. Who is the real Nazi here? So let me tell you a bit about Japan's imperial conquests in the mid 19th century. So watching anime. As we progress through this educational course, you might come across the phrase the black ships, Kuro Fune. Have you heard of this?
No.
So, Japan during the Tokugawa era, from the years like from the mid 1600s to about the mid 1800s.
And was that like a fella in a frog? One of their fellas in the frogs.
There was a lot of frock wearing going on. There was like a lot of frock wearing going on for about 200 years actually, because the Tokugawa Bakufu, they imposed a very strict policy of isolationism that led to Japan being very much isolated from the rest of the cultures of the world as they Bakamitai, yeah.
Bakamitai.
Yeah.
Would you say is that like the? But no, this was a serious question. Is that like an equivalent to Dark Ages, stupid times, a time of like willful cutting yourself off from the world, right?
Yeah,
That's what happened in the Dark Ages, sort of. Everyone was like, I'm happy believing that dirty clothes make mice.
Yeah. Sure.
And that God wants me to be a serf.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. No, that's not an entirely inaccurate comparison.
So
I
the
think.
stupid times.
Yeah. There was but it was a very peaceful time.
They just decided never to stop the stupid times.
Wrong.
Oh.
Until one day the black ships arrived. This was an American fleet that landed in Japan in like the mid 1850s and like employed a gunboat diplomacy, and they were like open up your ports for trading, or else we're firing off all of these cannons into your basically medieval equipment. And
Into your rice paper houses.
yeah, and it
bitches.
sent the entire Japanese society into a panic.
They got their skirts in a twist.
Yeah, they got their kimonos in a big old twist, and they were like, "Okay, we need to modernize now, this instant." And so they did. They ditched the kimonos. They started wearing Western clothes. They sent a bunch of people around the world to be like, go to the Netherlands and study how they build bridges. Go to Germany and study how they do military stuff. And they brought over all of that information. They brought over all of that education to Japan, and they were like, this is how they do it in Germany. This is how the Prussians run their army. And they were like, damn, they're fucking good at this shit.
They lost twice.
they had a bit of a winning streak. This was this is when Germany was taking dubs. And they said, you know what, let's model the Japanese army after the Prussians. And that's where the Zeon costume comes in, right? So essentially, you said we are made to sympathize with the Earth Federation, but the people, the production company behind this anime, they made very conscious choices to draw parallels between Japanese development during the Meiji period with the way that Zeon is portrayed here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing there's going to be more twists and turns like as the shit goes, and so we're in a sort of we're in a feudal war.
I don't know.
Are we in a feud? No, we're not going to. You talk about the 19th century, aren't you? But they really didn't get their shit together till the 19th century.
Yeah, well, they had their shit together pretty well. Like this isolationism worked really well. It was like a time of like flourishing culture, a time of relative peace, a time where most religions were outlawed until they instated state Shintoism.
What era did they paint the octopus fucking the bitch?
I think that was during the Tokugawa period. I think that was
this one,
like
stupid times.
Yeah. Okay, stupid times. It was pretty chill times. Yeah, relatively. Fuck. And I was gonna draw some parallels between the Japanese conquest of like Manchuria and Korea, but like we're sort of running out of time. But here's a little tidbit for you, a little autistic snack. The design of the Zaku rebreathers, you know, the Zakus, they've got like this cool rebreather thing going on around their mouths, little tubing leading up to their.
It looks like the cover of that Sleep album. What's that Sleep album called?
Dope Smoker.
Dope Smoker. Yeah. Like the dope Smoker.
Yeah. That's right. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't consider that. There might be some Dune parallels. But
drop out of life with bong in hand. Yeah.
Nice. I haven't smoked weed in a while, but that just made me
want to get right back there.
I was right back there.
Yeah.
The
ride the dragon towards the crimson eye.
Okay, we're listening to some sleep after this. The rebreather apparatuses that adorn the Zaku faceplates are modeled after the apparatuses that Japanese soldiers used during the conquest of Manchuria during chemical weapons attacks.
Were they? What were they using?
Not sure.
Mustard gas.
Yeah,
probably. Right? Some kind of like
probably something like that.
Wasabi gas.
the green gas. Yeah, sure. Wasabi gas. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. So, yeah, and then that's a little irony that I guess I failed to get to in our last episode about Shinrikyo and their development of chemical weapons.
No, I'm sure it's probably one of the reasons why they chose that.
Yeah,
method.
I mean, there's like a real serious and dark history surrounding Japan and their relationship with chemical weapons that is going to be interesting to observe in whatever we continue to watch. But the question is, are we going to continue to watch Gundam?
Yeah, fuck it, continue to watch Gundam. I guess it's just like
I was ready. I was ready to like.
Yeah, but like it's hard when it's hard when someone's like, feel really deep, feel as deeply as I do about this thing. Why don't you feel as deeply as I do about this thing? Hey,
sure.
Jaws, have you thought about
okay.
feeling as deeply as I do about this thing? And then and you're just like, yeah, like it's okay. I'm getting there. Like it's
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a fair complaint.
Yeah.
No, I know I can't.
I didn't do that to you with the stupid Golf Girl anime. Like I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but,
so did I.
Yeah,
we did spend a lot of time during that episode workshopping an anime about like a jihadi team in a Japanese high school. We got to get back to that. I'd love to see that developed some more.
Yeah. Jihadi high school.
That's a great idea. It's got legs.
But you can't see them because they're under.
All right. Yeah. No. I suppose that like my enthusiasm for Gundam is like it surpasses infectiousness and just goes straight to bludgeoning mode.
Did you see that in India they've literally made horny gel? They have institutionalized horny gel.
How does this relate to Gundam?
I don't know. There's rates to racism.
Yes.
remember when our
part of this episode?
remember when our podcast used to be about racism?
It was always about anime for me. The animes just happen to be racist. It's like there's a lot to be observed from that. We should watch Italia again. Actually,
no, it sucks.
I'm playing with you. Okay. I'm not going to ask you to rate the Gundam. We can talk about
it's going up though. My rating is going up. Okay. I genuinely enjoyed bits of the shit that happened this time, and I genuinely the last couple of episodes I watched, I didn't drift off. And I was trying to watch I was trying to watch all the other ones, but like my brain just goes.
Yeah.
Oh, have you thought about maybe using this object in pure data to what if I rerouted all the decks to VCV rack so that I'd mix from there rather than in the DJ software, so therefore I could separate each of the channels. So my brain starts doing that.
Okay, yeah.
When as soon as they start doing the
Gotcha.
We have different kinds of autism.
I wasn't sure whether you were mocking me or mocking yourself.
We're different kinds of cool guy.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're taking a break from Gundam at least for a week. You're gonna be gone for a bit. We've got an episode in the can, so we got plenty of time to watch anime.
I think I ruined that one too. I think I ruined the one in the can as well.
How?
I can't remember, but I think I was in a ruining it kind of mood.
You kept bringing up the mouse in your house, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
But there was a good episode around that, so we're fine. Don't fucking sweat it. But I gotta keep you on track. I gotta keep your head submerged in like the bath of anime until you are either drowned or are baptized as
we're
a
gonna
weeb.
bottle that bath water that my head's submerged in and sell it to
Much like
horny podcast
yeah,
attack.
much like Shoko Asahara would certainly. So you've been nagging me. You've been hounding me. You've been like, Lawrence, where's the CP? Lawrence, where's the snuff? Lawrence, where's the guts? Where's the blood? I know you're holding out on me. You want the real shit. You want the gross shit.
Yeah. I want to delve into the depths of depravity.
Hell yeah. So here's my proposal. Since you got some time on your hands, we're gonna watch a little triple feature from a director that I think is
I'm going
fantastic.
technology free for like a whole week of that, right?
Oh, you're not taking your laptop?
No,
with you?
I'm turning my phone off. I'm not taking my laptop.
Oh,
Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything on the internet. I'm not having no technology.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like the whole point. Like I
Oh.
was looking at monastic retreats.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and then I decided no, I'll go here instead. But
Oh
yeah,
shit! Yeah, you mentioned that.
but I'll be back the week after, and then
Okay.
I'll hook myself back up to the mainframe. But I'm not watching anime for a week. I'm
Okay.
not having my phone.
Oh, that's fine. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
great. That's fantastic. I
Yeah,
envy that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, when you get back, let's just do the one film in that case. We're not going to do the triple feature. That'd be sick though. I might do the triple feature. I might watch all three.
Well, who
of them.
knows? I'll watch the first one and maybe I'll get like deeply into it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna watch a film called A Kite.
A what? Sorry.
A Kite.
Oh, sorry. I think you were talking about your career.
I was talking about my dear friends, my dear friend Joss. It's a film called A Kite. It's a 1990s OVA film during, you could say, the era that like OVAs fell off and
What's
fell
an
back
OVA again?
on nasty shit. They're like video exclusive animes. Yeah.
Do I need to get my goggles the mosaic the image?
I think there are mosaic-free versions of this film, and I highly suggest that you watch the uncensored version. We're gonna watch the uncensored version.
You have to send me a
I'm
link
not
to the torrent.
Oh yeah, no, I got you covered. I got you covered.
Sick! I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. Can't wait.
Yes, listeners, remember Joss asked for this, and I provided.
Yeah, you knew exactly where to go.
All right. Anime.goblinoid@gmail.com. That's the email address.
Don't forget, you're not getting. Yeah.
If you want to see your anime goblin girl free, we need to see those emails.
You're not getting another theme tune until some fucking loser sends us an email. So what email address?
Anime.goblinoid@gmail.com.
It couldn't be simpler. Neither of those are words.
Bitch, you played D&D. You know what a goblinoid is.
They're called goblinoids.
You know what they're goblin-like creatures. You know what a fucking goblinoid is. Fucking too cool for anime, too cool for D&D.
Mm.
Why don't you go play with your MIDI clicks? You play with your little MIDI click. You click on that. Why? Or mess around with your little
suck my click, bitch.
Your VCV rack.
Mm-hmm.
Twiddle your knobs.
You're
Why
just
don't
jealous.
you?
You're just jealous. You're just jealous that I have cool hobbies.
It is cool because I imagine that you're making a Gundam sing.
Yeah.
That's how I'm picturing it. That is pretty sick. All right, cut the fucking episode. Like, let's wrap it up.
Oh no, I've got to unlock.